I said it at the beginning. I said,
so nobody is an island of knowledge, and everybody has the capacity to communicate errors. So we need an audit system that can audit the errors that are communicated. E.g., someone comes to say certificate is different from education. No.
Still ask myself that, is it compulsory for me to go into a relationship? After I scored a school, I came here to get an education. Why don't I just get the education and just leave? But I found out that it is not possible.
The Bible, I also believe that the best platform to start up anything in life is in the church. Pardon me if you're not.
Okay, no problem. I'm very ready. I'm listening.
Okay, it's in the church.
You can see that some of these things also, it will also bring.
Babidele, I think you should actually get it.
No, I actually.
The question that was directed was who should.
Yes, I agree with that.
Are you getting that? But he's trying to say that no,
it
but
is,
we can't really say.
Trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, I'm meant to come to school to study a particular course.
Right.
Understand? But along the way, I fall into something else. It can be shoemaking.
Okay.
Yes, and it can be music. But let me just use music because that's the in thing in town now. And I go into music and I blow, as they say, Oti blow, and I blow and become very popular, singing here and there. But haven't I still failed?
well, let me say, what is that person's definition for failure? That's one. And like I said, when I was doing my registration and stuff, my slippers got to my leg. And how would I now go through that kind of stress and I would now say, let me drop out? I would have thought of it twice. Like, should I actually drop out? Going through this stress, begging lecturer from here and going to class 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and I will now say, let me drop out. And that's one. Two, I said it at the beginning, I said, I happen to be the first person to gain admission into the university from my family side, and I will now drop out. From the Yoruba setting, they will actually think something has actually gone over him or stuff like that, or maybe somebody's falling or one witch, or you understand that kind of stuff. So I cannot just say I will drop out. That's why I said, what is that person's definition for failure, or what do you think failure is? Maybe that's what he actually noticed himself to be.
Because we are trying to help those who are about to enter. What are the extracurricular activities we are talking about now that tend to be a distraction? Because for me, I believe the number one thing that tends to distract us are the female gender. What do you think? I think and sometimes I feel it will be right if we have only boys university only, because I mean they are the number one cause of distraction.
Even if you don't go to them, they will come to you.
They will come to you and disturb you. I know so many of them coming to disturb me in my time. It's not as if I'm the finest guy on campus or anything. You understand me? Because it's trying to distract me and take me off my course.
She does not see that distraction.
She doesn't see. She wants attention. That's the thing. She wants that, but she doesn't understand that I have better things to put my mind on. But the question now is this: how do we balance our relationship? My mom spoke to me one time. She said that, will you go through the university setting and not come back with a wife? I mean, why would my mom say this to me? So, that means I'm meant to go to school and find a wife? Is that why I'm meant to get a wife? No. Some parents believe that you cannot just go through that course and just come back single. Sure. So how do we balance this? You understand? Because there must be a balance. Because you can't be a eunuch going through the university. People will see there's something wrong with this guy. But how do you balance this, even as a Christian? Because we believe Christianity, some people believe that you should not have a girlfriend or whatever, but I don't know how they get married. But how do we put it together? Question.
Okay, I think I'll come. I'll answer that. What I believe in life is setting priorities. And for me personally, I have 3 major priorities. My spiritual life, like I said earlier, my academics, 2, and my relationship.
So your relationship comes as number 3?
Yes.
All right.
Comes as number 3.
So tell us how you balance this.
And 1, my spiritual life oversees others. I believe if my spiritual life is right, then other things will fall in place. Because the Bible said, seek first the kingdom of God.
You are becoming churchy now because because some of us here are Muslim. Some of us have different religions. Okay. We're all the same.
Okay. And I also believe, like you said, I'm becoming church. I love that because the Bible. I also believe that the best platform to start up anything in life is in the church.
Wow.
Pardon me if you are not a Christian.
Okay, no problem. I'm very ready. I'm listening.
Okay, it's in the church because you tend to so many things you want to venture into are there. When you talk about singing is there. When you talk about speaking, teaching, and so many other aspects is there. So I believe when the spiritual life is balanced, then every other thing will fall in place. Relationship, academics.
But if somebody is not actually a Christian, okay, let's look at some successful people. Okay. You understand? Today, I mean, out there in the world, so many successful people who are not Christians, they were still able to balance their lives. You understand? Let's kind of put Christianity aside now. You understand? How do you? But okay, like you now, you're like your number one thing is your spiritual life. For me now, my number one thing is my academics. You understand? The second thing that follows is my relationship. You understand? Then my spiritual life comes as per thought. That's me.
Okay, I guess
that's my own. That's my own. I don't know your own. You understand? Okay, good. So, but I have been able to try to balance it. Although some people feel that I'm weird. Some people feel I'm weird, but I don't think I'm weird. It works for me that way because I don't like being too churchy. I don't like people seeing me and me. This guy likes, you know, something like they spoil paroles. I like being straight. So that's how I'll be able to balance mine. But as you said, your spiritual life comes in first. But I want you to try and put it on a very, very straight platform for everybody that is coming in. As per a very straight platform, how do they organize everything? Okay. What do we have to put in mind?
I would say that our priorities are different. Are different. My priority may be different from your priority and yours. So me setting my spiritual life as the first priority does not mean you will set your own spiritual life as your own first priority. The major thing is you balancing everything. Okay, in regards to academics, I go for lecture Monday through Fridays, and in between those days of the week, there are periods in which I should go to church. So the most important things is me having a specific plan for each of the activities in order for one not to bridge the other. I don't know if you understand.
Let's hold that up. We'll be going on a short break, and when we come back, we would like to speak to the youths out there who are trying to come into the university as guys, right? When we come back to the show, each of the speakers here will have a word of advice. Don't touch that down. We'll be right back.
Students lack vital information, although they look well dressed, beautiful, and handsome. Our society has a lot to do in securing the confidence of people on campus.
But to find ourselves in a situation where the leaders are not ready to listen to the students.
Do you want to know how students feel about their life on campus?
Do you want to know the challenges faced by students in our institution?
Do you want to get vital information on how to overcome these challenges? Then you are watching the right show. This is the Campus Voice Show.
At this show, we equip you with necessary information about the campuses.
We have access to all university and campuses.
We give a platform for you to air your views.
You were watching the Campus Voice Show.
You are watching the Campus Voice Show.
You are watching
the Campus Voice Show, salvaging the students' minds.
I would say they should actually know what they have come to school to do. They are expected to manifest some things while they are in school. And another thing is that you are not a failure until you stop trying. That's another thing. Another thing is that they should remember where they are coming from, where they have gotten to, and where they are going to that is actually greater than where they have gotten to now. If you can remember that, then they are good.
For me personally, I believe the first day you go or you get to the university, your certificate has really been written, and whether it will be given to you or not, it now depends on you. And I would advise that do not only be a man of success, but be a man or whoever you are of value.
I would like to quote a woman, the mother of Ben Carson. She always says, "You can do anything anyone else can do. If you see a person better off than you, I think you can even beat that person." Just like my GO, Dr. D.K. Olukoya, I always say, try to beat the best so that you be the best. So if you are seeing a person who is the best, you can beat that person who is the best. It's just take determination.
So I'm sure you've heard it all from my friends right here. Know why you are going to school. You don't come to school to play.
Help me tell them.
Yes, you are not here to play. Oh. As by you've seen us here, we are graduates. So we've gone through that tough time, yes. And we have passed through it successfully because we know how to balance our time. We've made mistakes, we've fallen, but we pick ourselves back up.
As a spirit.
Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Campus Voice, and we hope that you will tune in again with us next time. Have a nice day, and God bless you.